Bonjour YouTube, today we are in Orléans.
All this time, I've been feeling hopeless till you came around, came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs, chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love, what is love?
We just reached Place du Matois. In this place there is a statue of Jeanne d'Arc to commemorate her and the liberation of the city.
The statue was badly damaged during the Second World War, but with the help of the people of New Orleans in the US, the donations from the city, the statue has been restored.
And it's right next to Rue Royale. In Rue Royale you can see the symmetrical buildings, and it's also very well known for its shops.
So behind me is La Maison de Jeanne d'Arc. It's a museum that is done in the honor of Jeanne d'Arc because she was here. She stayed here for a few days, and it's not her home. She didn't live here. She just stayed here for a few days. But the building has been kept, and the building is turned into a museum itself. So behind me is Pont Georges V, or Bridge of George V. This bridge was constructed between 1751 and 1763. The notable thing about this bridge is that during the construction it was called Pont d'Orléans, meaning Bridge of Orléans. At the inauguration it was renamed to Pont Royal, Royal Bridge, and then it was renamed Pont National, according to the records, during the Revolution. And then it was renamed to Pont Georges V, Bridge of George V, the English king. And since then it's just stayed under that name. It's one of the old bridges here, and it's one of the longest bridges here. So why are we in Orléans? Well, this city is basically the capital of the region Centre-Val de Loire, and the city has rich history that is tightly connected with Jeanne d'Arc, who actually lifted the siege from the English during the war. And as you walk around the city, you will see that pretty much everything reminds you of her. There are statues, there are plaques dedicated places, spots, and every year there is a parade that they do in commemoration of Jeanne d'Arc. What I like about the city specifically is that everything is kind of beige. As you walk around, everything is beige. It's just the floors are beige. It's all because of the stone that they use, and yeah.
However, there is one minus thing we don't like about Orléans, which is traffic. There are so many cars, it's so loud, but I love the color of the trams. It's so unified with the buildings, because they have the same color on the buildings and the tram has the same color. And I think it's very artistic, and I love that as well.
So we just found this really cute area with super old houses, medieval town, Centre-Val, I guess. It's like a very old part of Orléans. Very cute. And the terraces are finally open. So that's great. We're gonna go in a bit. And yeah, I really like the colors here. The colors are more vibrant in a way, and they're not shy with the using of pink and yellow and baby blue and stuff like that. It's a cute place. I think the city is very good to be like a base. You know, you can explore it within one day, and then you can use it as a base and then go along the river and check out the chateaus, which we will do later on, of course. But the city itself is quite small, and it's really interesting. It's beautiful, and you can feel so much of the presence of Jeanne d'Arc, the presence of as in the history, you know, and also the presence of wars. We just saw one house where one Protestant lady, she saved 3 Jewish children from being murdered by the Nazis. She kept them in her house, she hid them, and that way she saved their life. So you can see all these plaques. You know, France had been touched really badly during the Second World War. This city in particular had been touched by the war, Second World War, 100-Year War, religions, First World War, all the wars you can think of, I guess. They were all, you know, they all somehow touched the city. And this is partially due to the fact that Loire River flows through it, and it was a major port town back in the day. And similar to how Paris, even though it's inland, is still a port town. So we reached the jewel of the city, which is the Cathedral of the Saint Cross. And this cathedral dates back to 1601. This is when they started rebuilding it, because before that there was a Roman cathedral, but that was destroyed. So the Bourbon family came here to put the first stone at the reconstruction, and it was actually Henry IV and Mary de Medici. The construction started in 1601 and it was completed in 1829. So let's go and check it out inside.